less. TINUBU react to Obasanjo's endorsement of PETER Obi. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The TINUBU-Shetima presidential campaign council has described the endorsement of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. PETER Obi, by former President OBASANJO as worthless. The statement signed by Bayo Onanaga, its director of media and publicity, called on Nigerians not to take the endorsement serious. The statement read, "We read with amusement the endorsement of Mr. PETER Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, by former President Obasanjo in his New Year message on Sunday." Following calls by journalists from various media houses who asked for a reaction, we decided to make this preliminary statement, though we did not consider the so-called endorsement to be of any value. We respect the democratic right of former President Obasanjo to support and endorse any candidate of his choice in any election, except that he made it known formally in his New Year message. Any discerning political watcher in Nigeria knows that Chief Obasanjo preference for PETER Obi is expected. Yadela stated this position at various public events, the last being at the 70th birthday anniversary of Chief John Mudu, President of TINUBU in TINUBU. We make bold to say that our party and candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will not lose sleep over Obasanjo's move, as Obasanjo is notorious for always opposing progressive political forces, as he did against MKO Abiola in 1993. The endorsement is actually worthless because the former president does not possess any political goodwill or leverage anywhere in Nigeria to make anyone win the consultative election, let alone win the presidential election. He is a political paperweight. He's also not a Democrat. Anyone should be proud to be associated with. We recall that in 2003 and 2007 general election, when he was the sitting president, Obasanjo used all the coercive instruments of state at his disposal to railroad people into elective offices against the will of Nigerians as expressed at the polls. In 2007, he declared the polls a do or die affair after he failed in his bid to amend our constitution to have a third term. From our record, President Obasanjo has not successfully made anyone win election in Nigeria since then. Not even in Ogun State can anyone rely on his support or endorsement to become a governor or councillor. We pity Peter Obi, as we are confident that Chief Obasanjo cannot win his polling unit and ward in Abeokuta for Obi in the coming presidential election on the 25th of February 2023. Chief Obasanjo's endorsement is not a political currency Mr. PETER Obi can spend anywhere in Nigeria because he is not a political force even in his part of the country. Chief Obasanjo similarly endorsed Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, People's Democratic Party candidate in 2019 against President Muhammadu Buhari. Atiku was overlooked by Buhari with a wide margin in the election. History repeats itself in February as our candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will equally beat Obi by a large margin. We take a particular notice of a part of the endorsement statement where Chief Obasanjo said none of the presidential candidates is a saint. We want to state here that Chief Obasanjo is not a good judge of character. He is a man who considered only himself as an all-knowing saint in Nigeria. Over the years, Chief Obasanjo has also convinced himself that integrity, honesty, and all good virtues begin and end with him. The OBJ matter these people carry for it like this. I don't know why they're even losing sleep. See, they plenty. How many minutes reach now? Almost four minutes read, and yet they say they're not losing sleep. I've said it before, endorsements really do not mean anything. I did tell you. If somebody comes today and Buhari endorses the person, to me, it does not mean anything. It just means that person prefers you to win that particular position. Chicken, it is as easy as ABC. They're not losing sleep and they wrote a 4 minute read paragraph. Oh, goodness. Worthless, and you went for his blessing. If rats run away from a small child, the child will see, now you hear right. That is policies for you, even though it's inconsequential. You can never compare TINUBU with the Obasanjo policies, and OBJ knows that. How do you mean? I would have asked this person, how do you mean compare? And how do you mean OBJ knows? Okay, this man TINUBU is so arrogant. Mind you, it is a member of his PCC campaign. I don't know. If TINUBU speak these days, we don't know who is speaking. Except he comes out and we hear his voice, but it is a member of his PCC campaign. What's it called? One of the members there, or maybe his spokesperson, is the one speaking for him now in this particular news article. Okay. Obasanjo, that has been Nigerian president for 11 years, cannot compare with TINUBU in politics. Your eyes will clear by February. Okay, this is pure hypocrisy, my brother. And people say that the person who didn't get his share of meat consoled himself, that it means he does not satisfy hunger. If Obasanjo that is sick and corrupt TINUBU, it wouldn't be worthless. But because he endorsed Obi, it is worthless. Exactly. And they are coming out to say they are not losing sleep over it. Meanwhile, they produced a 4. According to them, they say they just do this one, but it's 4 minutes. So the one that they are just going to sit down and take their time to do, it will be how many minutes? 10 minutes read. These people can never cease to amaze me. Why Obasanjo endorsement of Obi can they pain them? TINUBU people like this, eh? Abi TINUBU be they think say Obasanjo and Amamo. The thing is, this is not I'm not surprised at this, because even from late last year, he has been saying that he is going to support anyone who is younger. Even a drop on me. Even at that time where the people are saying TINUBU will come out for presidency, it is not quite sure. TINUBU will come out for presidency, it is not quite sure. He has said it. Say number one, a person with a young. They don't do say make people with the old go there. That is what he said. So to me, it is not even. Should I now say it is not this thing is not surprising. Okay. Why does Biden mean by Obasanjo's endorsement of Obi worthless? They better go and check themselves, because Nigerians so much believe when Obasanjo's words come out respect. It is possible that people will come and say, after all, Obasanjo cannot win his polling units. This is exactly what I'm saying. Endorsement or no endorsement, the votes there were hard. The person might not be able to win his polling unit, but Obasanjo speaks the person who he feels is better for him, and he has his own reason. In fact, Obasanjo, he wrote a very long article, almost an 8-minute read. What am I saying? 10 minutes read article. And if in that article, he was just stating why Nigerians should vote for someone who is competent, credible, and capable. I sincerely wish Nigeria would take his advice. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.